Okay. Good afternoon and welcome to the unit number 4, orthographic projection of engineering graphics. As you know, lot of students know me. I'll just admit some students. Admit all. Vikash. Yeah. As you know, my name is Sachit Todkar. I'm assistant professor in mechanical engineering department, Namo Sahyadri. You all know me. Almost 80% students know me. Now, what is engineering graphics or what is this orthographic projection that we are going to see? You all know that drawing is nothing but a graphical representation of anything which is coming in your mind. Okay, so if compared with verbal or written description, drawing offers far better idea about the shape, size, and appearance of any object or situation or location, that too in quite less time. So we are going to use this drawing with the help of some rules of engineering. Hence, it has become the best media of communication, not only in engineering, but almost in all fields. You'll see there are lots of fields. Architecture is there, civil engineering, drawing, draftsman, all are using engineering drawing. And maybe there are 70-80% students from computer department. So they may think that, sir, this drawing is useful for us or not. This drawing is also useful for you because if you'll see any smartphone, that smartphone has lots of circuit diagrams inside it. And if you know how to draw these circuit diagrams properly, if you can reduce these circuit diagrams, then your mobile phone will get smaller and smaller and it will be helpful for your further engineering purpose. So what we mean by engineering? Engineering is nothing but to make anything. That is only about engineering. Now we'll see some types of drawings which you might have seen up till 12th standard. First one, that is nature drawing. You might be knowing this nature drawing. That is landscapes and scenery, etc. You might have drawn. Second, geographical drawings, that is maps. Third, that is botanical drawings. You might have drawn plants and flowers. Zoological drawings, creatures and animals you have drawn. Portraits, human faces, expressions you have drawn or you have seen drawing. Now the last part is engineering drawing. That is all about projections. So we are going to see projections in two terms. Some building related drawings will be there or some mechanical component drawings will be there. So in case of building related drawings, what we do, we draw orthographic projections. That is a front view, top view or side view of any mechanical system, mechanical design. Or you can see, if you have heard about civil engineering terms, that is plan and elevation is there. So some people talk about what is a plan, what is the elevation of that particular body, a building. So plan is nothing but a top view of that building and elevation is front view. We are going to see it in next, you can say PPTs. So don't worry if you don't understand anything. I'm going to explain it again and again. It is a technical drawing. Orthographic projection is nothing but it is a technical drawing in which different views of an object are projected on different reference planes. So what are these reference planes? We are going to see. Different reference planes are, first one that is horizontal plane, second vertical frontal plane, or third one that is a side profile plane. So these are called as HP. Horizontal plane is called as horizontal plane HP. Vertical frontal plane is called as vertical plane VP. Side or profile plane is called as PP. Okay. someone's mic is on. Different views are front views, top views, and side views, depending on which plane we are going to project these things. Front view is view projected on vertical plane. Top view is view projected on horizontal plane. Side view is view projected on PP, that is profile plane. Now we'll see some important points or terms. What we mean by plane. Plane is nothing but you can see, if I'll show you any book, this is called as one plane. Okay, pattern of planes and pattern of views we are going to see, and methods of drawing in orthographic projection we are going to see here. Now what we mean by planes we'll see here. So this is called as vertical plane, this is horizontal plane. Okay, getting? Then auxiliary planes. Why these auxiliary planes come into picture, I'll discuss in next lecture, because we are going to see right now what is auxiliary plane. Auxiliary vertical plane, auxiliary inclined plane, and profile plane. So auxiliary plane is nothing but, if I have one inclined object, and for that inclined object I want to see it from vertical side, then this is called as auxiliary vertical plane. Auxiliary inclined plane, it is inclined to both the planes. And profile plane is this one, the third one. So this will be called as a profile plane. Now we are going to see some methods. This is first angle method and third angle method we are going to see. So why these angle methods are being used, it is actually in detail for mechanical. You don't have to worry. We have to remember one thing only, that is we need to study first angle method of projection only in this case. Okay, so that you have to remember. So in case of this may be asked in your, you can say, examination for 1 or 2 marks. So what are the methods of patterns of planes and views? So first angle method and third angle method is there. Okay, I think somebody's mic is on. No, Vikash Sharma, your mic is on. Okay, now you'll see here, this is vertical plane, this is horizontal plane, this is profile plane. So what we are going to do, vertical plane, horizontal plane. Vikash, please switch off your mic, because I'm going to upload this video on YouTube, so don't worry. Vikash Sharma. Okay, no problem. So if I want to draw these projections, what I'm going to consider, that is this particular object in first quadrant, and then I'm going to project all the projections on vertical plane, all the projections on horizontal plane and profile plane, and then I'm going to straighten this horizontal plane and profile plane. So what will be the last view, that is vertical plane will be on left side, this profile plane will be on the right side, and horizontal plane will be at the bottom of that particular diagram or drawing. So that you have to remember. On vertical plane, we have seen that front view will be seen. 1 minute, I'll mute him. No problem. So only that was making nuisance. So your vertical plane will carry front view. The right hand side plane will carry left hand side view, and horizontal plane will carry top view. We are going to see one by one, because we have 28 or 230 examples. So I'm going to show you how it has been drawn. So don't worry again. हम सब ये सीखने वाले हैं, डोंट वरी. हम सब चीजें देखेंगे एक एक एग्जाम्पल के जरिए. Now methods of drawing are, I just told you, first angle method and third angle method. This third angle method is popular in mechanical industries because it gives some additional advantage. But for your exam purpose, we are going to see only first angle method of projections, and throughout your engineering, it will be helpful for you. Okay, so don't worry. This is the symbol of first angle method of projection. Front view will be on upper side and top view on the bottom side. And in case of third angle method of projection, top view will be on top side and front view will be in the bottom or below XY line. That we have to remember. Just now we have seen what is first angle method of projection. Now we'll see. I'm going to see the front view from this side. This arrow indicates observer. I'm observer here. So arrow is indicating your front view, or you can say observer. So what will be the projections on the vertical plane that we'll see here? Okay, so this is projected, and I'll get to know that there is a rectangular position in front view. Okay, then in top view again, this small rectangle will be seen, and in side view, I'm going to see again a yellow rectangle. So these are three projections of this object. You can see this is a book or this is a duster. So you'll get three views like this. So it's that much easy. Only the problem is that when the object get complicated, you have to imagine it properly. So that is only your task. Now in third angle method of projection, what happens? This like this. Horizontal plane will carry top view, vertical plane will carry front view, and perpetual plane or this plane will carry your side view. So in this case, only the problem is that in observer and object there is plane, a transparent plane is there. So that is only the problem, or we can say that is actually advantage for your mechanical engineering, you can say industry. Now, orthographic projections of machine elements. We have to see the object in three directions. The direction should be normal. Normal means perpendicular to the respective plane. And now project three different views on those planes. These views are front view, top view, and side view. Front view is view projected on vertical plane. Top view is view projected on horizontal plane. Side view is view projected on profile plane. So we are going to study this first angle method of projection. So we are going to see 2-3 examples right now. This been okay. This has been repeated. Sorry. This has been repeated. Okay. So this is the first example. Now I'm going to see this particular machine element from this view, from front view. So what I'm going to observe, there will be a larger rectangular, then there will be step on that particular larger rectangular. Okay, so this will be my front view of that object. We'll see how the front view is looking. Okay, I have projected all the corners here. First, I'm going to draw that corner piece, that is a rectangle. Then again, I'm going to project these points also. So with the help of these points, I'll get this step as front view. Is it easy to imagine? Now this is easy part, so it is easy to imagine also. I'm going to show it again. Okay. Now this will be your front view of that particular object. Then how the top view will be seen? You can see this, and this corner. If I will project, then I'll get a rectangle, a larger rectangle. And in that larger rectangle, I'm going to see this L-shaped piece here. So this is L-shaped piece, and there is one divisive piece. So this is division of that particular part. So I'm going to see this edge also. In case of front view and top view, these straight lines will look as straight lines here. Okay. Then this is the side view. You will see side view. In side view again, there will be a larger rectangle and this L shape, and these line will be visible. So your side will be like this. Now, if I want to draw it on a drawing paper, then orthographic projections will be like this. I have to draw XY line first. Then I'm going to here the space is not you can just shown, but you can keep 10 mm space there, and you can draw this front view there. Then no need to color it. I have colored it here for you. Then I'm going to take the projections from these points, and I'm going to draw this rectangle with the help of that same projections. And here it will be your divisive piece, one line and one line here. So this is your top view, and your side view will be, I'm going to project all the points from front view as well as from top view, and I'll get this side view in case of this particular first example. Okay. Now we'll see next example, example number 2. Now this is somewhat complicated because the normal rectangular part is not there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to project all these points there, and I'm going to get here like this, one rectangular piece, another rectangular piece, and this small rectangle will be seen as only this rectangular piece. So it will be your front view. Then for top view, now here you will see this point, this point, this point, but here is a dotted line is been given or shown. Why it is like that, I'm going to tell you. When there is any hidden part, this is a hidden part, so I have shown it by a dotted line. Okay. And if we'll see the side view, again there will be two dotted lines, because this is a hidden part, this one is hidden part, and this line will be a hidden part of that particular drawing. So your orthographic projections will be like this: front view, top view, and side view. I'm going to take only 3 examples in this lecture, because you'll get to know. This is, you can say, somewhat difficult, as I'm new to you. This topic is new to you. You may find it is very difficult, but I'm going to upload this video, so you have to see it again and again, and you will get to know how to draw this front view, top view, and side view. Now this is front view. You'll see the top view like this. There are lots of dotted lines. The edge which is invisible is to be shown in dotted line. So this is your dotted line. Then in side view, you will see this and this edge is shown dotted line. Okay, so you can draw the diagram like this. This is front view, this is top view, and this is side view of this particular object. Okay. I'll just keep my number. If you have any doubts, you can WhatsApp or call me on this number, and